Robots, a presentation by Dominic Merlo, Logan Wilson, and Adrian Oliveira. The origin of robots in science fiction. The origin of robots in science fiction began during the Industrial Revolution from 1760 to 1840. In the early years of robots in movies, there was a very common theme of robots getting out of its creator's control and becoming a dangerous threat. The robots were purposely written to be perceived in this way to instill fear of industrialization amongst people of the time. The word robot came from a Czech phrase roboto, which means forced labor. The Mechanical Statue in the Genuine Service, 1907. This was the first American film that featured robots which during this time were still be called mechanical men or machines. The different traits of robots. There are robots who follow commands only. These robots have a major loyalty to their owner and are programmed to do everything that are said by their owner. And then there are robots who follow commands but have a personality. These robots are programmed to do everything told to them and their owners, but they also have been installed with artificial intelligence, which gives them their own personality and life. Artificial intelligence, AI in robots. AI gives intellectual abilities, meaning that it allows a robot to have a thought process similar to humans so that robots can create its own ideas and make decisions, as well as follow the commands given to them. AI was first brought into film in 1927 German expressionist film called Metropolis. C-3PO, 1977. C-3PO is one of the most famous forms of AI, as he is a robot who knows over hundreds of languages and is intellectually and also able to communicate with others and express his feelings. Wall-E in 2008, another robot that was programmed to clean, but also was built with artificial intelligence, allowing him to think, feel, and remember, to the point where he even falls in love with another robot, Eve, who was filled with artificial intelligence too. Robots in the modern world. Robots have become a big part in the world today as they are used everywhere in the workforce. Robots are mostly used in big manufacturing warehouses to get more products made faster and done in consistent, ununiformed ways. The origins of cyborgs in science fiction. The term cyborg refers to the product of hybridization of the human and a machine. Cyborgs started off in literature about 150 years ago, making their first appearance in Edgar Allan Poe's short story, The Man That Was Used Up. In the early times of cyborgs, they were just humans that were screwed together with prosthetic parts, since that was as mechanically sophisticated the world used to be back then. Over 100 years later, cyborgs have adapted and become way more sophisticated and have taken large movies and major roles. The Wizard of Oz, 1939. The character of the Tin Man was in The Wizard of Oz was cyborg-like in this movie because beneath the tin mechanical parts that covered his whole human body was a actual human flesh and organs, and in his pursuit to find a human heart. The difference between robots and cyborgs. Robots are made of fully metal parts and mechanical machines. They have zero human features and zero human organs. Cyborgs are hybrids of humans with robotic parts and properties. Cyborgs have a human face and appearance but have mechanical parts or even bodies. Cyborgs appear to be mechanical despite their human features. Robocop, 1987. The character Alex Murphy was a cyborg in this movie because of his hybrid and human steel components that made him superhuman. He appears mechanical throughout the whole movie, but still feeling all his human emotions, like love towards his wife and kids. Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw, 2019. The character Brixton Lore became a cyborg by surgically adding cybernetic enhancements to his body when he was shot in the head. This combination of human and mechanical parts created him into a cyborg, but you cannot really tell he's a cyborg as he has no robotic parts, as it's all neurologically linked. Cyborgs in the modern world. As technology has developed in our society, modern medicine has relied heavily on mechanical parts for saving human lives, such as prosthetic limbs. Today's many humans have mechanical parts operating their organs, joints, or muscles, making them part cyborg. So these humans can't live without the form of mechanical technology. Humans rely on mechanical parts for their health, so we have a portion of society that technically can be considered a human cyborg. The cyborg era. Some say that we are in the cyborg era now and that humans today are the direct reason for it. In today's world, it's very rare to see someone without their phone or some form of technology on them, because that is what we most rely on for communication, directions, or even track of our own health. Humans are so completely reliable on technology now that it has become a part of us in everyday lives that we are practically becoming cyborgs. Such as Elon Musk once stated in a CBS interview, humans are so well integrated with our phones and computers that we are already cyborgs. The origins of androids in science fiction. The term android means man-like, which was first used in automata and had first appeared in English language in 1727. Androids first appeared in science fiction in 1834 in a book called Utopia by Mark Drinkwater. The definition of androids is a machine that combines artificial intelligence and the mechanical body with the human-like appearance. Androids started to make their first appearance in movies around the 1960s. Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machines, 1965. In this movie, all the girls that you see in this picture are androids that were built by Dr. Goldfoot in order to win over the hearts of very rich men to get their fortunes. How to Build a Better Boy, 2014. In this movie, the character Albert is an android made by two teenage girls who use their father's software to build him. As you can see, Albert appears to be a real human in this movie, but everyone assumes him to be a regular human too as he goes to high school as well. In reality, he's a robot on the inside and made completely of technology and software and only made to follow orders, which is to be Bree's boyfriend. Transformation of robots to cyborgs to androids. As previously stated, robots are made of fully metal parts and mechanical machines. And as previously stated, cyborgs are hybrids of humans with robotic parts. Cyborgs have a human face but appear to be mechanical parts of bodies. Cyborgs appear mechanical despite their human features. Androids, on the other hand, androids are a fully mechanical machine on the inside but look like a human on the outside. Androids have all visible human features but have no visible mechanical features. Androids appear to be human. Bicentennial Man, 1999. The character Andrew Morton in the movie evolved throughout the movie, starting as a robot, to then a cyborg, to then an android, and then to become human once again. And the movie shows his evolution from where he experienced the different enhancements he was given, starting with his ability to feel, to think, and then in the long journey to be an android, and then to his fight for humanity to be recognized as a human. Androids in the modern world. About 2 years ago, Russia came out with androids called Robo-C that can be made to look like anyone. It's been programmed to be able to do tasks normally done in the workplace, such as answering customer questions and at customer service areas. The possibility of androids being able to work in jobs that are traditionally done by humans are both positive and negative effects. A negative effect would be the humans normally performing those jobs would lose their jobs, increasing the unemployment rates due to all these androids. A positive effect would be opening of this technological invention and all the opportunities it offers for the future. And it could keep people safe from doing dangerous jobs that are done by humans. Something to think about. Mankind has the technological power to create a completely mechanical machine that looks identical to human and intellectual abilities. Imagine all the other possibilities that can be done now that technology and how it can advance and improve our world. This was the PowerPoint and presentation by Logan Wilson, Dom Merlo, and Adrian Oliveira on robots. Thank you for your time.